Grand Rising, good day, and good night. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to Yahuwah Aloha News channel. Welcome to 144 from the stars. Hurrah. Let's go ahead and give Odin a treat. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Bless you. The totem for this message is going to be a marine iguana. So the name of God that we chose, Yahuwah Eloheinu. You can find Eloheinu in the book of Judges, chapter 10, verse 10. Eloheinu is a conjugate of Elohim, and it translates to our God. Yahuwah is the way I prefer to pronounce the covenant name of God given to man, which translates to I am. So yeah, that's just a combination of the covenant name and a conjugation of the word Elohim. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. Bless you all. I got some word I'm going to read for you. It's 7 verses. We're going to be reading from the Kefa Rishon, also known as the first epistle of Peter. I'm going to be reading from the first chapter, and I'm going to read the first 7 verses. Kefa, an apostle of Yahushua HaMashiach, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia, elect according to the foreknowledge of Elohim the Father, through sanctification of the Ruach, to obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach. Grace to you and peace be multiplied. Blessed be the Elohim and Father of our Adonai Yahushua HaMashiach, which according to his abundant mercy has begotten us anew, to a lively hope by the resurrection of Yahushua HaMashiach from the dead, to an inheritance incorruptible and undefiled, and that fades not away, reserved in heaven for you, who are kept by the power of Elohim through faith to salvation, ready to be revealed in the last time, wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perishes, though it be tried with fire, might be found to praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahushua HaMashiach. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I want to give a special thanks to any of you that discovered me by the sweetness and kindness of Shay Pila. I welcome you all. Thank you all so much. Shay, you're amazing. I love you so much. I'm glad we reconnected again in this lifetime. And yeah, just blessings to all of you. Thank you all so much. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's pull some cards. Let's see what Spirit would like you all to know. To those of you that have chose to show support in any way, whether it's just a like or it's just having positive intentions in your heart, those of you that are loving, are genuine, are appreciative, I thank you so much. I really do. Thank you so much for just making the world a better place by being your genuine selves. Those of you that choose or feel led to be generous and supportive in other ways, I can't thank you enough. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I am eternally grateful. I appreciate you all so much. Your love and support makes things possible, and I'm greatly appreciative of that. We've got this Lovers card that I'm seeing, and we've got this Six of Pentacles. I do feel like you are receiving. I see this death. Oh, that wasn't even a death. That was a moon. So something that was hidden and underneath the surface is undergoing a transformation. I do feel like you're rising from the ashes. You might even be rising from the shadows as well. So there may have been a secret transformation occurring within you. It might not have been all that secret to you. I'm sure you probably experienced some like symptoms of ascension, but there's others that aren't quite made aware of what has just occurred within you. Something very powerful has shifted, and I feel that you have a deeper connection. Maybe I should word that a little differently. The depths of your soul reaching the heavens has a more clear and clear channel and direction. Queen of Cups. Ooh, yeah, I'm talking about this connection of the depths of your soul to the heavens. So your intuition and your psychic abilities have greatly increased. I'm really feeling with this Queen of Cups, you have an increased ability to feel the energy, to feel it. You can feel the energy on a much deeper level now. You can feel the spirits on a much deeper level. The deities or the entities or the angels or the holy presence of the divine itself, Gaia, nature. Like there's something you are becoming deeply in tune, and you can really feel, which is unique because I feel like you honor your spiritual path and you honor yourself. You honor God. You honor the God within you, and you honor your body and your life. And having a deeper connection to all of these things really saturates your life with a richness of the soul that you really just can't get anywhere else, especially for people that are spiritually oriented. It's like our soul has a hunger or a crave for more of this connection, more of this love, this unity, this yeah, I think I'm kind of already saying it. So the vastness and the richness of your spiritual experience in life has greatly increased, and this is going to bring you more satisfaction and more joy. I like it. Getting closer to your true self, getting closer to your higher self, and being more in tune with the spirits that have been with you this whole time, and having a deeper bond, a deeper relationship with them. And I mean, I'm just going to be honest, there's plenty of humans out here that fucking suck. But spirit, that's our ride or die, you know? I'm not saying all humans suck, obviously, because here you are collective, but I'm sure you guys can kind of relate to what I'm saying in a way that who's really had your back through and through has been spirit. Who will never betray you? Spirit. All the beautiful creations of spirit that you work with or you connect with, you resonate with, they're with you. And to have a deeper sense of that, it, especially, for some of you, we are approaching some holiday seasons, depending on where you are or, whatnot around the world. And those aren't always the easiest times, especially if you don't have anyone to really share them with, especially if there are um, grief or loss associated or reoccur, a pattern of reoccurrence with something that is associated with grief or loss, that can make holidays more difficult. And this deeper connection you have with spirit is going to help you in your day to day in general. Like, you're not going to be so alone. You never were, but you're really not going to feel alone. Um, a practice you could do, and our home, you know, is so much more than what meets the eye. And spirits live with you. you know? So I'll give myself as an example, and you can kind of use that as a reference or a template in case that maybe intrigues you or resonates with you, or maybe it's something you already do. When I leave the house, I tell them bye. Even if no one is in the house and it's just me leaving the door, I'll say bye, I love you. When we come home, hi, we're home, we love you. And I'm speaking to all of them that are here in my home. Just little things like that can kind of develop a stronger relationship, energy exchanges as well. Okay. Giving energy like selflessly. So for example, don't just light candles with specific set intentions, like you're asking something to help you with something. Give that someone or something a candle specifically for them to just use as they see fit. They got their own things going on too. So I don't know if that's advice that would resonate with you, if any of you light candles for spirit or for different angels or, whatnot. But that is a healthy way of showing unconditional love and like a selflessness. And it does deepen the connection and it strengthens their presence in your home. So make sure you have clear cut intentions for what or who that candle is for. But like, all right, for example, like I have a altar for Gaia. Okay. So on my altar for Gaia, I will oftentimes do things that are just for Gaia to see fit, And sometimes I'll ask the different spirits I work with, do you guys want anything? Do you guys need anything? Not because I'm trying to benefit from their energy or their work, just simply like, do you guys have everything you need? Is there anything that you guys need to help you with what you're doing? And it might not have anything to do with me. And that's cool. Like, it's none of my business. So I don't know if that resonates, but with this Queen of Cups, I do feel like you're getting deeper with your connection to spirit. And I'm just throwing out a couple pointers to maybe like, they're your friends. They're your support network. And your heart and your intentions matters. And your energy, your actions and the energy thereof do have an impact. So yeah, that's also if you are like true and genuine in your heart and you do these things on a consistent, regular basis, sometimes these spirits will surprise you and do things on your behalf without even asking, without telling you. Like they see things you don't see. And um yeah, we'll just leave it at that. They see things you don't see. I've had spirits that I work with and I just show unconditional love with, and they were aware of someone that was betraying us. And they there's actions being done that I've even asked, I'm like, what's going on here? And they're like, it's none of your business. Don't worry about it. We're just handling things. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Thank you. And then we go on about our day. So, look, I do feel like you're deepening your spiritual connection, which is nice because it adds to a richness and the magic to your life. And there may be something about your gifts and abilities are magic as well. Like you may be very connected to the elements, to nature, to earth. And that's a beautiful, sacred relationship and it should be honored. So honor yourself, honor spirit, honor your relationship and connection with spirit, and further your spiritual path because that's going to take you really far in life. I mean, you can't always rely on physical protection. Spiritual protection is a lot. Spiritual protection does a lot. So this is one of the ways you increase your spiritual protection by having deep rooted in love connections with spirit. So just throwing that out there. We got this high priestess with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you tap, tap, tappity, tapped in. Okay, collective. And it's a new day for you. You've undergone some kind of transformation and it's like you're rising from the ashes out of the shadows. And you may be aware that a change has been occurring, but I do feel like it hasn't even quite been long enough in this new cycle for you to fully. It's kind of like when you get like a brand new car and like it's been decades of technology advancements. You step in that car and you leave the car out the lot, man, you're discovering new features in that car for a good minute. Well, your body, it's the vehicle, right? And you've gone through a big transformation and an upgrade. And I do feel like your new body, your new soul's vehicle has some upgrades, some features that you may not be aware of yet, or you haven't used or tested out yet. And so you're stepping into this new cycle, and it's like there's more of you to discover, for one, and there's more of you available. And past life Akashic clarity is a game changer. It's a life changing, it's a life changing experience. You don't see things the same ever again, and in the best way possible. And I do feel that your Akashic records are opening up to you, and there are things becoming available to you, and you are gaining further insight and clarity on yourself, on the people around you, on your existence here on earth. And that is beautiful. That's invaluable. You can't even put a price on that. I would take, knowledge of soul and God over any kind of material gain, over any kind of book, over anything in this world can offer. We have so much more within us. So I do feel this energy of take time for yourself. Do whatever you feel guided to do. If you feel guided to kind of pull some of your energy and kind of rest and kind of ease your way into things, then do that. Go at the rate and the pace that you feel guided to do. Always follow your intuition with spirit. Don't ever take another reader's over yourself, okay? Especially, don't ever do that, okay? Please, oh my goodness, don't do that. It's so dangerous to take someone else's over your own. Don't do that. You can take things into consideration, but always run it through your own checks and balances and filters with your own intuition. Does this resonate with your truth? Is this your guidance? Don't become dependent on someone who is spiritual or psychic. Don't become dependent on tarot readings. They're great, and whatever. Sometimes they provide comfort, they provide insight, they're entertaining, whatever it may be, but don't become dependent on these external things. You want to have a healthy relationship with what's within you, because you have everything you need already within you. We got this Six of Wands and this Lovers, and it came out reverse. It came out here, and we got this Empress energy and Nine of Pentacles. Someone may have been trying to stop you or take from you. It kind of feels like they wanted to pull from your energy and use it to manifest. They wanted to manifest in their life with your energy, but that's been stopped. And I do feel like your deepened relationship with spirit is furthering the response to this individual or these individuals, whoever these people or spirits are that have been trying to pull from you and then use that for their own gain and benefit. You have a relationship with spirits that don't fucking play. And, if angels need to show up at their house with baseball bats, then so be it. I do feel that. I feel that you've got some very strong spirits that love you, that support you, and that's not going anywhere. It's only getting strengthened. We've got this Death and this Emperor. So whatever this transformation you have undergone is really putting you in the driver's seat. You're the male, female, doesn't matter. We've already seen the High Priestess, Queen of Cups. So we see how deep, sensual, loving, connected, you really feel things. You're soulful and emotional and loving. And I really appreciate that about you. You're very balanced, and the Empress energy as well. We saw that. So I know you're balanced in your energy. So when I say this next statement, understand this is also stated with every other part of your layer. But you're stepping into this command, into this charge almost of your life, where it's like you've cleared your debts. Your name is cleared. You've earned your stripes. You have the capability. You have the authority. You have the sound judgment. You've been tested. You've been tried. You have been proven to be purer than gold. And this is why you have this blessing over your soul. This is why you have these gifts and abilities to assist you in achieving your goals. Either way, you are on this golden paving road ahead of you, and you didn't have to sell your soul to get there. You just devoted your life to God, and you proved through all these tribulations. And this is your testimony too. This is your strength. In the scripture that we read, it was talking about your trials of your faith being more valuable than gold. And that is extremely true and very insightful if you really look into why that is. It's about our relationship with God. God created us to have a relationship with God. We are the experience of God having the relationship with God's own love. So when you show God exactly what God created you to be, which is to experience love, to be love, that is more valuable than anything. And that's what you've done, collective. This next year we're stepping into, the year of the fire horse, it's about to get down. And that's why it's like, yeah, you're in this emperor energy. You have the strength, the armor, the unbreakability. Like, no one's gonna fucking trip you. No one's gonna do anything to you. No one's gonna stop you or block you, take from your energy. You're gonna be unstoppable, all right? You're gonna be able to push through any opposition. Just blow right through them. Shoulder check 100 people at a time, and it's not gonna be anything to you. You are gonna get to the finish line. You're gonna get to your goal. You're gonna score that point, whatever it is that you have a desire for. And I really appreciate how you have the authority and the capability to do what you desire in your life. And you have such a pure heart that I know you're going to make your life and lives around you a better place. So just keep going and go at your own pace and know that you have favorable outcomes ahead of you, collective. I'm very proud of you. Spirit's proud of you. You're loved and you're blessed. So may God increase its presence with you. And may others around you feel that. May they feel that increase of godliness within you. And may it bring them closer to God. Let no evil or ill will touch you or manifest against you. Let it instead become the blood that strengthens you. So enjoy the rest of this year. That's what I'm feeling in this message. Enjoy this transformation. Enjoy your growth. Enjoy the rest of the year. You deserve it. Because next year, you're riding the horse set on fire. You're riding the horse. You're not the snake shedding its skin. You're charging. You're the leader. This ambition, this passion, this drive, this success. Jumping over obstacles and hurdles like they're nothing at blazing speeds and intensity. So if you feel guided to rest and pull your energy back, yeah, you're going to need it. You're going to need it. But it's not because you're going to need it to fight to maintain and tread these waters and and hold breath and try to no. We're not doing that no more. We're riding a horse of fire wherever we feel guided to. And we're achieving our goals. Congratulations, collective. You've made it. You've made it to a new cycle, a new chapter in your life. And this one is going to be a good one. I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here. If you like the way to read, please be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. I'll see you on the next collective message.